Okay. 1, 2, 3. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Trash Boat the Goat, back with some more Predecessor. So, with that being said, I just want to go ahead and address the state of the game for me. It's like not for me. I'm just talking shit right now. I want to open up this video, and I wanted to start by saying it took a while. It took a while to feel like I could, do this and actually try and actually get out here and find myself in a position to believe in myself. Let's say it like that. I'm gonna make this as a video because, yeah, it's still a dream. I'm gonna play these games and I'm gonna play them regardless. And I don't know, I've always wanted to edit stuff. I've always wanted to be, it's not a good enough reason. So I didn't even watch any of my own videos, so am I gonna watch this one? Really, am I gonna sit down and watch this one? I mean, I watched them all once, I didn't go back and watch them. I think it's weird now, because it's not good content. I can admit that to myself. It's terrible content. I didn't put any effort into it, or I did put effort into it, but I didn't put the effort into, like, maximum. I didn't try to do all of the crazy stuff that I'm doing now, like getting green screens and sitting here and being honest and talking to this camera like, it's an actual person. I mean, I've always done that at least, but being honest with it because I'm talking to it like it's me on the other end of that camera. And I hope you actually listen to this because this is what you want to do. Because this is what I want to do. I just don't know why I'm not doing it. So I ask you if you can do it, please. Because, it's wild. Now, I'm glad that I can sit here and talk about this game, Predecessor. Back in 2016, I was introduced to a random game that it was just above my skill level, and that game was called Paragon. I looked at it and I said, yo, what is this? I got in one of the games and I'm sitting there thinking that they're all about to do all these crazy punches, but it's just real basic. Now, the way the game played, never played anything like it. I liked it. The whole lane system, being in this, being in that, and having to depend on this character and having roles, and it gave me real World of Warcraft vibes. I know it's not at all, but the grinding, the building, the leveling up, the just doing random stuff to get random stuff. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? You fight the jungle minions, you're supposed to not, like I, as a carry, or at the time, ranger, would go and fight minions that I'm not supposed to be fighting. But it took me a long time to actually grasp the concept of the game and how it was played. And by the time I was finished with it, it was like, bow, it's in my face, I got it now, boom. Well, they changed the entire game at that point. They went from a mode called Legacy to Monolith, or I don't know what it was called before Monolith, but it was called Monolith, and then they said this is Legacy. Now, when you go from Monolith to Legacy, there's huge changes. Dang, I'm mad I'm talking about this. I don't got no gameplay footage of Paragon to compare it to, so it's like so many other people do. But that was before I was actually doing all this stuff. Same thing with a game called Overprime, the next one in the series that I didn't get a chance to jump into play at all. It was very annoying. It's very saddening. But just like when you have real unique, there's a lot of flaws and issues. Like some people were really outdoing other people, and other people just couldn't get up there, so they had to fix the game. So they brought it down on a smaller size. They made it 3 lanes instead of 5. It was beautiful. Now, going into this game, it's like it's a baby brother, or I don't even want to say a baby brother. It's just like a whole little entity that is so close to home, it's not even funny. It's got all the nostalgia factor, but it's got brand new stuff to make you feel like it's a different game, even though it's low-key the exact same game, with the exception of a few new characters. At the end of the day, I just really enjoyed all the time that I had with it. For me to sit here and play Predecessor, it's just like, yo. With that being said, they are pushing the envelope. Oh man, they are doing a lot of things. You know, they're bringing some sort of customization to a game that is already super customizable, even though you kinda, just depending on how you play, your playstyle and who you are, end up playing similar builds to as other people would. I run Sparrow quite a bit. It's one of my favorite characters. I think I'm gonna have me talking into this gameplay, and it's gonna be overlapping because I did really good. I did really good in this game as soon as this mode started, and they used a new mode, and the mode was called Nitro. It was very, very fast. It was like pretty much the same thing, but I just felt like everything was kind of sped up just a little bit. I could see to where how that could get very frustrating towards the mid game if you did not build right, or you got, you know, kind of jumped a couple of times early on, or, you know, just ganks wasn't going your way and you was the one getting ganked, you know, things like that. It feels like that mode could really punish you for that, but, you know, as far as that goes, I was really enjoying it. The skins aspect is cool. They kept it cosmetic when it came down to that, but this is too expensive in my opinion, so I ain't really worried about it. I got this whole other thing with spending money on games at this point anyway, so. But I will say that I actually do enjoy the gameplay and everything that it's provided me so far. I like the fact that it looks like they're supporting. I hope that, you know, me putting this out there and, you know, hopefully getting some traction with the new ways that I'm going to be doing this, because I saw it wasn't, and I still have that same grind and determination to take this to a casual experience. Still, like, because I love this game, I just really don't have the time to be like, I'm about to be the best one, but I do have the time to take all these little fun matches that I have and turn them into videos and show how much fun this game actually is for people. I really do want to see that, because this game really is fun. When I get some more time to literally just sit down and just jump into it like I normally do, oh man, you already know. With that being said though, there's a lot going on. Like I said, I hope I have this in the background, but I have a lot of hopes and aspirations of getting this channel back to where it could be, being what it is, especially now that I have better equipment, better situation, you know, and just a little bit more time. Now, when I could turn that into a whole thing, they're gonna come though, and I wanted to see that because, like I said, it's a great game. I ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna practice my own stuff, do what I've wanted to do since I was a kid, and mess around, all that bullshit. Anyways. Thank you for listening to this video and seeing this. I hope you can and look forward to all of this content that's coming your way when it comes to this. Fun games, clips, better editing, all that good shit. You already know. Trash about to go.